Welcome back to another Chris the Fish 03 video. I've gone a bit fuzzy and a few things have changed since the last time you saw me. Even though I haven't been doing many of these videos, I am constantly, probably weekly or something like that, putting shorts onto YouTube. Some of them they get like 5 to a couple of hundred likes or views. Some of them are getting over 1,500. So for everybody that's watching the shorts and subscribing and everything else, we're nearly at 780 subscribers. Obviously you guys know I've taken a back step from it. I'm not chasing all the subscribers and everything else. I'm just doing the content. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I'm on a major budget, unlike all these other YouTubers that are getting paid for doing their videos. They can put the money back into it. They can do more stuff. I just basically document and do your vlog version of what is going on in and around the fish room. In regards to anybody interested in the Lego, yes, I've still got a few bits out. Most of it is still boxed under there, but having a newborn baby and trying to keep up with the tanks and trying to find space to do everything and the money to do everything all gets a bit much. So obviously it's one of those, but yeah, still got a few bits out. I'm enjoying it anyway. Right, before I show you around, a couple of little clips that I took probably in the week, and this was me basically having a sort around with the tanks and having to clean everything. The sump has had a massive deep clean. It was so thick with detritus or whatever the word is at the bottom, so it's all had a mega good clean. Finally got around to cleaning the sump out. The tanks definitely need it. They're not doing too bad. This one, however, is absolutely minging. And then we got all the turtles in this tank, which is off the sump. It's got its own external filter. So now the sump's cleaned out, I've got this tank clean, moved over, looking mint. This one is all set up for the little turtles. I'm going to move the bigger turtles on and then do something else with this tank instead, because the maintenance for that size filter ain't working. So I've got to move all these little guys over, but the only problem I've got, okay, I've got a lid to replace the one that I chopped up to make the basking box, but now I can't get that light underneath, hence why that tank is dark. So just looking at the fish room, you can see a few things have changed. So we have our big 5-foot tank all set up. We've got our 2 giant map turtles in here. We did have all the turtles in, but unfortunately that is the external filter I've got, and it's struggling to keep up with all 5 of them. So these 2 guys I'm trying to find a new home for, and I don't want to just give them to anybody. But obviously I've got the water low so they can still come up for breath. I did have a basking area which I built on top, but that is now been moved over to this side. You can't see amazingly in here, hold on, unless I have a torch on. But you got the 2 razorback musks, the 2, oh, there's the other one. You got dill and the 2 river cooters. The disabled river cooters, I may add. They are doing absolutely fantastic, growing huge since I last had them. Now I've put this basking area on top. It's got its heat lamp as well. This basking area has come out amazing, not that you can see very well. But yeah, I've got lids and everything all on the top. So yeah, this tank is just going to be for these guys. There is no fish at all in here. So this is going to be where they'll all grow out. Dill has still got a bit of a lump on his nose where he keeps fighting with the 2 bigger ones. Then as we come over to this side, we've got the 2 big Oscars, the Severum, the Hoplos, and I think there's a couple of other little like catfish, or you've got Dotty the leopard catfish in there. I think there's a Syndonsis in here. So yeah, these guys are doing absolutely fantastic. The only thing I've got to sort out with here is obviously the lighting. I've got that little light for now, but because this sits flush with that, I can't put that light on top of it. Then as we come over this side, not fish related, obviously my TV area has now got a big ass drill on it. Got my backy, excuse that. Been gifted a little tank with 4 little fish in. There was 2 platies, 2 danios, so they've gone up to Loki. So now I'm going to go up and have a look at the kids' tanks. Alright, so this is Courtney's tank. Well, there's a leaf that needs to be pulled out, but this one has just got a couple of platies. There's about 6 neon tetras, an albino plec, like bristlenose plec, and there is a guppy in here somewhere. So they all seem to be hiding at the moment, mostly around the rock. So that's a real plant as well, which was saved, real moss ball. You can see a couple of them all hiding in there. Submergible Lite. And then we've got Loki's tank, which has got the 2 danios and the 2 platies in here. It's got the plant. It's looking a bit green. I think it's this light. No matter what tank I put in here, I think it's this light that's making it go green. But we've also got a Royal Crown Pleco in here as well, the bristlenose one. Oh, there's the other platies. So yeah. So you've seen all of the tanks and what's going on. That little tank behind me will just basically be a spare backup tank. Never know, you could also need it for quarantine, isolation, healing, could be anything. All the fish still and turtles are being fed on crab sticks or seafood sticks, whatever they are. They've got the prawns, they've got their mini algae and wafer flakes, which are here. They absolutely love these. Plus I've got obviously the fish flakes for the fish as well. Plus you've got the cichlid pellets. So they have a mixed variety diet anyway. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this tank when these guys have gone. I'm not in a rush to get rid of them. But at the same time, I need to think what can be sustained with that filter. I'm thinking I could have some goldfish, I could have an axolotl tank. I'm thinking more along the lines of having a cold water tank, because then that will help save on the electric as well. But this tank has got many ideas in the future, but nothing at the immediate. I've even managed to give my sump a massive deep clean as well. So yeah, a lot has changed. So now that's everything. Thank you all very much for watching. You're all updated. I don't know when I'll do a next one. Depends if I've got anything to do one on. But yeah, if you want to, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next video. But make sure you keep an eye out for all those shorts, because they are pretty good, to be fair.